Hey fam, this me again. Trying to do this little short video here, but it's been it's been very troubling. As if the enemy out there don't want me to say what I have to say. But if I have to do this all day, if it take 20 takes to do this, I will do this. For sure. But anyway, fam, I want to talk to you about reparation today. Because there's those out there that are thinking they won't have to pay reparation. They can just slither their way out of this and not pay reparation. Now they trying to blame our African brothers and sisters, saying we should go to them for reparation, which is crazy. And we got the evidence here, how it was done, to whom it was done, and how when you got to Africa, how you pester the kings every day with alcohol and gunpowder and all this stuff, tell them to go to war, and go to war meant to go get slaves. That's all it meant. The word meant go get slaves. War, go get slaves. And this is from your own eyewitness, from your own people. And the name of the book is Abstract of the Evidence delivered to the Select Committee of the House of Commons in the year 1790 and 1791. I want to thank my brother Benaiah Israel for this information. Great information on this right here. And when you go through this book, fam, you'll see how it was done. And this is coming from the mouth of their own people. Their own ship captain, their own lieutenants and colonels and captains and whatnot that they sent to Africa to get our ancestors. And now they're trying to slither their way out of this. Thank you, my brother Benaiah Israel, for this great information here. But back to reparation. You will pay reparation because the Most High Yah, the God of Abraham, the God of Israel, the God of Jacob says you will pay, and you will pay. It don't matter how you try to slither your way out of this, reparation will be paid. You don't have a choice. And it's time you realize it before it's too late. Because if you don't pay, well, you will pay reparation. There's no don't, you will pay. Because the Most High Yah says you will pay. So you can use all the slithering and the switch of hand and all this treachery you trying the slit of the tongue and all this thing you're trying to do to defer this from you and pretend as if you had nothing to do with this, or you were the first to abolish slavery, blah, 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 blah. You're going to pay reparation. Thus says Yah. So brothers and sisters from around the world that scattered on the four winds, have no fear, have no worries. All that was involved, everyone that was involved in the slave trade of our people will pay reparation. Thus says Yah. You don't have a choice. That's just the way it is. We didn't have a choice when we went into slavery. We don't have a choice today when we're being murdered in the street like dogs. Our ancestors, the one sinned against Yah, sinned against the Most High, and he used you guys to send us into slavery. We weren't there when this crime was committed. I know some of you love to say, well, I wasn't there when this thing was committed. It was them back in them days. But you benefited from this thing. And you still benefiting today. And you haven't changed. You, your ancestors, you're still wicked and you're still evil. We still have systematic racism. And you pretend as if it doesn't exist. You close your eye to all the crimes that's being committed against us around the world and say nothing. Well, actually, you saying something. Your silence does say something. Your silence does say you agree with it, whether you know it or not. So nah, we're not going to our African brothers and sisters for reparation. Again, you will pay reparation. Thus says Yah.